Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is intentional about leadership. On all fronts, he has demonstrated a sense of humanity anchored on responsibility, accountability, and prudence. His achievements cover education, infrastructure, security, and health. He has formed industrial clusters that are integrated, and I understand he has signed an MOU with EEDC to bring light to Anambra State. And then somebody asked him, when you leave, what will you want to be remembered for? And he said, all I want is that when I'm gone, they could look back and say, I have turned Anambra State into a livable homeland. I'd like to welcome here Professor Chukwuma, Soludo, Governor, Anambra State.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, my colleague Excellencies, we've been warned that I'm sure the Excellency is about to rush out. So all protocols duly observed. I looked at the program and we're supposed to speak 5 minutes each. So our host governor, I'm sure has spoken for and on behalf of all of us. So I'm only here to say just a few words of footnote in solidarity. First point, Your Excellency, is to join my voice in welcoming you to the political capital of the Southeast, Enugu, Nigeria. This is a regional program. A regional program by the MPDC on the Light Up Nigeria. And it's quite auspicious that it's being held in the political capital of the Southeast, Enugu, which is also where I live. So I want to welcome you as a co-host and also my home. My governor has spoken, he's a resident, as it were. Having said that, the one quick thing I want to say, while commending the federal government and the MPDC for this initiative, I want to say that enough of the book of lamentations. I listened to the first few speeches and quite a lot of lamentations. Let's move from lamentations to solutions now. And I want to believe that this particular session, at the end of it, will come out with actionable, executable agenda to provide power to our people. We will know the problems, Honorable Minister. On Saturday, you enumerated all of them. I almost had a heart attack. The MD, long list of them and so on. Let's focus on getting the solutions here. In Anambra, we have a mantra that the solution is here. And within this room, and with all the people gathered here, at the end of this session, we come out with actionable agenda. And I said that I don't want to, go back to the issue of the importance of electricity. It's a driver for everything. It's like the American Express. You don't leave home without it. Nothing else will happen without power. Yes, and I want to commend the National Assembly and our governors. We have done something as part of the solution, and which is removing electricity from the exclusive legislative list to the concurrent legislative list, so that governors in their respective states can now create viable, competitive electricity markets. That's part of the solution. And I want to commend everyone who has played a role in making this to happen. For us, Southeast, EEDC is here, and it's quite auspicious that it is today that you'll be going to commission the geometrics in Aba, pushed by one of our illustrious sons, Professor Naj. I would dare to say Naj is from Enugu State here. But he's been on this project for maybe more than 15 years. And finally, I salute his doggedness and determination that finally, after more than 15 years, going up and down and down and so on, I follow the trajectory of that. Today, you are going there to commission this. This is part of the kind of solution, embedded, captive power in clusters that we need. And the solution, actually, overarching solution framework is strategic partnerships. Strategic partnerships. Partnerships between the federal, MPDC, the private sector, and the states, each doing their own part. I'm also glad that the chairman of EEDC, board of EEDC, is here. It's not just powering the EEDC. In Anambra, Your Excellency, you were there a few months ago to commission the 1.4 million metering company. I mean, they produce 1.4 million meters per annum. And provide the power and meter it. It's as simple. We're doing quite a whole lot on our own state. The electricity bill or law will soon be passed. But beyond just passing the law, we've worked hard to develop electricity policy that will create a vibrant market for everyone to operate. But we need to unlock one other thing that is in the exclusive list. That's gas. Gas. To have the electricity come out from the exclusive list into the concurrent legislative list without gas, federal government still having a stranglehold on gas, that's a challenge. So the Honorable Minister, when you go home, put it in your own to-do list. We should go back to National Assembly to unbundle it and take out gas from the exclusive list and put it into the concurrent legislative list. Anambra has abundance of gas, but we can't take it and provide power for our people. We need electricity. At best of time, we get about 112 megawatts of electricity in Anambra. That's barely 40 watts per person per hour. Impossible. Anambra is an industrial hub. We have the second smallest landmass after Lagos, second highest population density after Lagos. Some will say the industrial commercial hub of the southeast. But without power, we can't. We have invested, we've named this and so on and so forth as the one doing uncommon stuff in terms of infrastructure, but not in the area in power. We're doing the much we can, but we need the partnerships to work. So I want to say, dear friends, the ease of doing business. And the last one, Anambra was ranked number 1 out of the 17 southern states. But power, we could do everything to fix all the areas of doing business. Without power, that's not going to work. So today, I want to say, dear friends, the solution agenda is here. Let us in this room, when we leave, come with 2, 3, 4 actionable agenda. What NDPC must take home with, what the federal government will help us more with, what the private sector, the EEDC, we've signed an MOU, they're doing their bit. We need the transmission companies here, they're building the transmission lines, a few of them in Anambra, but they need the connectivity. Your right of way, we'll give you that. We're guaranteed that in Anambra. So that's not any problem. Let's solve them and unleash on this. Let's light up the southeast. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.